You can't come in here. Okay, Mom, you can't. You actually can't come in here. I'm recording something. Don't come in. Squid Squad!
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first official, maybe, episode of the podcast, which we have not yet, potentially Squidcast or something like that.
Yeah.
So, hello. I'm Cesar, ostensibly the host of this podcast or co-host of this podcast. We have a couple different faces here from last time, so if you guys can just go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Who's going first? I'll go first. I'm Vinny, I guess.
Hi, Vinny. I'm Colin.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, guys. Yeah. I'm Nick. I'm here to say annoying things.
Yeah, you're good at that, huh?
Sweet. So, yeah, we've done it. We've made it to a second episode of our weekly podcast, almost a month after we recorded the first one. Great. Excellent job.
Weeks are just
congrats
a
everybody on being
time
here.
anyways.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it like once every week, right? But somehow it's a month later.
Correct, yeah.
Every Monday, somebody goes, "Hey, did we record a podcast this weekend?"
Yeah.
That's not even the worst one. The worst one is every Saturday someone goes, "Hey, Cesar, you want to record a podcast?" And I'm like, "Dude, yeah." And then nobody says anything, and it doesn't happen.
But dude,
It feels bad.
I'm like I'm always the one asking, like, "Hey, are we doing a fucking podcast?" And
Yeah,
it's just
Vinny,
like,
you and I are there. There's never a third
Always.
volunteer.
I'm not always here, so
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, again, that's why we're having the rotating cast of characters. So today, instead of Mike and Kaya, we've got you, Colin, and Nick.
Just for reference, today is Friday, December 6th, 2019, 9:16
Yep, thank you for doxing us. Yep.
Eastern time.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Strike that one.
What's my... You know my fucking social, too? You want to give that out while you're at it?
Yeah, 445-673.
Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys, I was joking.
All right,
I choked on gummy worm.
Who needs a fucking social security number in 2019?
Man, I've never really understood that. Like, you guys don't have like ID,
so that the government can track your whereabouts. Something.
But it's meant to be like an ID kind of thing, right?
I think so.
It's meant to not be an ID. Is the thing.
But it's used as an ID.
But they use it as exactly
because I have an ID card. I have like a government issued ID card.
Yeah. And
which I use for things.
Passports, and they have like driver's licenses, and they have like birth certificates. But the one you're not supposed to identify people by is the SSN, and that's how they identify you.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
You guys are just fans of doing everything the weird way. That's what it is.
I'm not really a fan of
America.
it.
Well, as a nation, you guys.
I'm just kind of here, and I got to do the shit they tell me to do, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man, so I'm happy to be here on our first episode. We did put the 0th one out, right?
Yeah, like it is
Did you
public.
publish that?
It's out there, yeah.
Where
cool.
is it
On the
posted?
SoundCloud,
Just
dude.
so the people know.
Yeah,
Oh.
soundcloud.com/
That's a good question.
something.
What is it?
Surely, yep.
Slash.
I think it's Squidcast. I'm pretty sure it's Squidcast. I'm going to check it
Okay,
right now.
we'll figure it out. If not, we'll just edit this part out and
Right.
and we'll put it at the end. We'll figure something out.
Of course.
So yeah. Anybody have anything that they've brought that they want to talk about? Anything that's burning in your heart?
$17 salads. That's my topic
right.
for today.
Yeah, how is that, man? Well,
I heard-
tell
we'll
everybody, what
We'll
happened.
get into that one because I did
What?
not expect it to go that high.
Yeah, so what
What was
happened?
in it?
All right.
So yeah, what happened? Where was this?
Bring it, start
How
from
did
the
you
top.
come by this?
Starting from the top.
Once upon a
I
time.
woke up one day with cold sweats from low blood
right.
sugar after eating nothing but French fries all day.
All right.
So I decided that in order to not become a diabetic, I'm gonna have to watch what I eat.
Right.
And I'm also trying to get jacked because I'm already jacked, but I'm trying to look jacked as well. So
Yeah, so you got to burn the fat.
gotta burn the fat, gotta eat right, gotta work some fiber into your diet. And
Yeah.
past
Get those
3
good
days,
foods.
been
Yeah,
starving
exactly.
myself relentlessly.
That's not how you get lean, though. You lose muscle by starving yourself.
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get there as fast as possible. So I'm
You're trying to
myself.
cut. You've bulked and now you're trying to cut.
Yeah, like
Is that
as
right?
fast as I
Is that about the
can
size of
without
it?
losing limbs. So
Right.
I spent the last 3 days, eating like banana pancakes and
Oh, dude, that's fucking
nice.
great.
Okay.
and that stuff. So my blood sugar's at a constant like 45 out of 100 or whatever the number's supposed to be. Real low. I'm starving all the time. But I decide that I'm going to eat to fit my macros. And how that worked out today was a breakfast egg and cheese sandwich from Wawa, a Chick-fil-A spicy deluxe sandwich, a
Okay.
a
Go on.
protein
Right.
smoothie from Retro Fitness, and ultimately I needed some fiber, so I hit up this local place for a salad.
Okay.
But turns out
This is where the story begins.
Right.
this is where the story begins.
That was all the
is-
prequel.
Right.
Yes,
Prologue.
'cause it was definitely needed. It's required to understand why a person would eat a salad in 2019.
Yeah, I'm very much immersed in this story because
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
intro.
So this is Hoboken, New Jersey, one of the most expensive places to live in America.
New Jersey?
we'll say.
Right.
Yeah,
I can't tell if that's a joke because the name Hoboken sounds
Yeah,
like it
right.
would only ever be used as a joke.
Yeah.
hobo, but it's immediately across the river from New York City, and this is where like
Okay.
all the people who are rich and don't live in the city live. So
Okay,
they're the
fair
kinds of people that are willing to spend $12 for a base salad. But
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
hungry, so I'm not going for the base salad. I want something extra. I want something more. And how do I do that but add falafel? And you're familiar with
nice.
falafel, right? Like it's not
Yes.
it's not meat. It's some sort of
No,
substance.
it's heaven.
Some
So-
sort of substance, yeah. I can
get-
tell you.
I get
Are you familiar
entire-
with falafel, Nick?
I was not familiar with falafel. I was not.
You've never had falafel before this salad?
Well, I had it once in a wrap, but that's besides
Okay.
the point. So
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Did you just say in Iraq?
in
Like
Iraq,
you've been to Iraq?
In a wrap.
in Iraq.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you said Iraq too.
I was like, when the fuck did Nick go to Iraq? This is much more interesting
Yeah.
than a fucking salad.
Start with that.
Have you been to Baghdad? Like, what the fuck?
Let's not diss the salad just yet.
No, I'm sorry. So you get a salad with falafel.
So base salad, Greek salad, $12.50. 3 pieces of falafels, an extra like $5. And then for some reason, an entire bag of
Yikes.
fried pita chips was 25 fucking cents. So
Okay.
astounded and confused, I pay the machine and walk out. And I sit down. I'm running because I'm running to where I'm working right now. I sit down, I open it up, and I see this magnificent looking salad. And I'd like you guys to take a guess at what you think happened beyond that point. Sort of a choose your own adventure, if you will.
You bought it.
He already.
He already
bought
bought it.
the
He walked out with it, and he's
that's
sitting down to eat it.
This is
Yeah.
understood. My credit card statement says that I bought the salad.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
did
we
you.
have evidence.
I bought the salad.
Was
I
there
sat
no
down.
falafel?
I opened it up, and what do you expect from the salad? For
Did you-
17. Okay, for $17.50, what do you expect from a salad?
Did it toss your salad?
I mean, that's what it would need for $17.50.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I-
basically, all that buildup for absolutely nothing. It was a really damn good salad. It was
okay,
just really effing good. And then 15 minutes later, I was shitting myself. And then 15 minutes after that, I was eating the rest of the salad.
When
So-
the falafel
wow,
fights
that's
back.
it's a powerful salad. If it made you go back
Right.
after giving you digestive problems,
It was
Yeah.
excellent. Truly
worth
the
that
best
money?
salad I've ever had in my entire life.
was it worth $17.50?
See, in my heart of hearts, I say it's not worth it. But by the laws of capitalism, the fact that I bought it and would buy it again says that it is worth it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
if you
there,
would buy it
Karl
again,
Marx.
I think that does mean that it's worth it, right?
Yeah. I would
If
say.
you go back for a second one, you can't be like, this is too expensive because
In a
Yeah.
libertarian society, I don't think it would be worth it.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I'm
I don't
14
either.
and this is very deep.
I don't know what a libertarian actually is, but
Okay.
I got scammed by the economy.
Think of like a dumb person, but even dumber. That's what it is.
Dumber than Nick,
Okay.
huh?
Fuck.
Wow. That was like so unnecessary. Just like like, hold on a second. Let me just fire out a shot for no reason.
I was just kidding, dude. I'm fucking, dude. I almost said it. I'm really dumb.
You always pull the mic.
I'm gonna say it.
No.
Wait. You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
there goes that one.
yeah. You're there.
Yeah,
We
we
got
can hear you.
stuck on the mute icon.
Yeah.
Cut that one out of the
Nice.
record. Caesar,
Are you like-
delete this from the record.
Are you like
I will,
actively
dude,
muting
yeah.
yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's going above and
overpriced
beyond.
food in overpriced land where everyone is so attractive that it hurts my feelings and everything is so expensive.
Welcome to
Oh.
university.
I've been there, man.
Oh man, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going to university, just like beautiful people all around.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about, like,
I went to a rich kid university. It was fuck.
Nice.
It's crazy when people just have the money to spend on the best clothes and looks and everything.
Right.
And you're surrounded by that, and then you desperately try and be that by trying to do all those things.
I mean, the way that you get attractive in the first place is that you have the money to eat 1750 falafel salads all your
Yeah.
whole life. It gives you like good complexion and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Makes you like one of those hot people.
Instead of frozen chicken fingers or something.
Yeah.
Well, on this quest that I call life, I recently bought about $50 worth of skin and hair care products that should be arriving
wow.
tomorrow.
What?
And
Nice.
those are made of apricots.
All of them?
All of them?
You went for like the
I
apricot package,
some
like
or
apricot
more.
shampoo, apricot
have an
face cream.
exfoliant, whatever it is. I think it's apricot too.
Yep.
It's good shit.
Wow. Nice apricot boys.
I think I bought the same one, Colin.
That's fucking lit, bro.
Twinsies. Guys are over here
you
putting
guys-
food on your skin and shit.
Hey, man.
You guys are gonna be hanging out. People are like, "Oh my god, you guys like brothers? You smell so similar."
Yeah.
Everybody's just gonna say, "Wow, your face feels so nice."
Yeah, everybody who touches your face on a daily basis
Yeah.
is gonna say that.
Don't worry,
My
Colin.
girlfriend.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Colin.
Yeah, you guys can smooch each other's faces and be like, "Oh my god, you taste like apricots."
So
As you do.
it's just the same as it is now, but with the flavor of apricot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Instead of
pretty
the
dope.
flavor of semen.
Yeah. Hey, which is in your opinion, right?
This is who we are.
Which tastes better though?
I mean,
Hey,
it's all
please-
about the gains.
please
don't. Asking for
So
a friend.
taste doesn't matter when it comes to gains. So you got to go with semen.
Okay, I'm writing all of this down.
Ref, can I
remember
get the rule book here? Can I get
I'm
the rule
compiling
book
it
on
right now,
what
dude.
will or will not be striked from the record?
Stricken, actually,
Stricken,
not
if,
striked.
if
Yeah.
you must, if I may.
No, I do my best to cut out as little as possible in terms of like things that are actually talked about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Vinny, you listened to the 0th episode.
Yeah, yeah.
It mostly resembles what we actually talked about.
Yeah, like it felt very natural. Like it didn't sound like anything was really cut out from the
Yeah,
conversation.
I did.
you know?
I did cut out a few things.
Oh, I know you did.
Mostly like crosstalk and stuff. Like when a couple of people are like talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Just like pick one of the two
Oh.
to go with.
Oh,
So it's
boys,
not like too clever,
boys,
but-
boys.
What?
Yesterday, I went to the Churdley's live
What
show,
happened yesterday?
but I don't care about that. Before that, on the streets, you know who I saw? The man I
Who
laid
did you
eyes
see?
upon.
What?
YouTuber, gamer extraordinaire, JonTron. On the street,
Wait, really?
Oh,
Yo.
on the
That's crazy.
streets, dude.
Did you
He's
say what
out
up?
here. He's live.
That's pretty randy in
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yep. Apparently, people see him here all the time.
Ah,
I mean, he lives in New York, right? So I mean, that makes sense.
In New York, he Millie rocks.
He Millie rocks.
What does that mean?
Is that a
I
place?
did it in my sock.
I don't fucking know this.
And then there's Caesar.
You guys don't listen to Playboy Cardi? Come on.
I don't.
Artist-
I make an effort not to.
Artist of the decade, boys.
Oh man,
But-
it is the end of the decade.
Nobody.
Yeah.
It is the end of the
No
decade.
Have you guys finished compiling all your like top 10 lists and stuff, like top 10 albums,
No.
top 10 games? and
I haven't
top 10,
compiled
like,
a single
whatever?
thing.
Me either.
Well, Spotify does that for you.
Haven't even thought about it.
Top 10
I thought about it a lot.
procrastinations. Not compiling all these lists. Yeah, my Spotify thing came out fucked up though because I always listen to Periphery 4 at the gym,
Really?
and Periphery isn't in my top bands because it's the only album I like from them. But they were my 5 top played songs. So
Right.
I don't trust Spotify.
That's the only album you like by them?
Yeah, I hate
Interesting, dude.
everything before the. I didn't really love gent as like genre.
Oh man, I haven't heard people talk about Gent in years.
I know, right? It's kind of dying out.
What are frets?
Yeah.
Well, Colin's the gent master because now he has an Axe Effects.
That's
Right.
true. That's true. Call me Misha.
Okay.
Well,
Call
can
me,
I call you
what was his
Bulb?
name? Oh, Bulb. Yeah.
He,
Bulb,
he
yeah.
doesn't go by Bulb, so it's open for the taking, dude.
Right. Yeah, you can take it now.
Okay,
Take over.
cool. What's up, guys? Bulb here. I like gent.
Welcome to the Bulbcast.
I like open strings and chugs, beers and strings or guitars.
Hey, so when you were writing Unleash the Ponies, right? Like, what was going through your head? Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
Fucking, you call yourself Bolt? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, you must be thinking of a different Bulb. That's all.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. Yeah, it's a brown man.
I mean,
Whoa.
I'm pretty tan.
No, like brown.
I
Are you-
know.
Colin,
Yeah, I am, dude.
I don't know about that, man. Like, everybody that says, yeah, I'm pretty tan, they're usually pale as
I
fuck.
know, dude. There's a. I mean, I'm white as fuck,
Yeah.
but visually, I'm tan. Physically,
what a
Okay,
weird
dude.
thing. I'm very white, but if you look at me, I'm not that white.
Who are you trying to convince?
no,
you, dude?
I'm white in manner.
Yeah?
I see.
Well, no arguing there, right? About
No,
as white as they come, boy.
as white as the cum, or as they.
No, they. Well, I mean, however you want to interpret it. I guess.
Well, it comes from them, right? That's where it comes
That-
from. That's why
That
they
is
call
very
it that.
true. Ah,
Oh, is it like it only comes from white folk, dude? Like we have the monopoly on it, and it just circulates like it's a whole network. The white folk.
I've
own
actually
everything,
heard
huh?
that there are some black people who grow up thinking, or there are some white people who grow up thinking that black people's cum would be black
Wait a minute, though.
Yeah.
because they're white
Ebony.
and they come white.
Okay,
They're
and
like,
ivory.
Who fucking? What,
So
you
they-
mean like as a kid? Like as kids?
yeah,
growing up?
yeah.
Dude, who the fuck?
Yeah,
will-
that, I
You know,
did say
you know
phrase
that there's
growing
some
up.
adults that think that too.
Oh well, yeah, but
I mean, I don't think
They
I don't
just
think
haven't
we
been
should
on
be
the same
talking
websites.
about, kids and cum like this. Otherwise, you want to become the next Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine,
I was
like,
thinking more
'cause-
like Jared, but
Oh, Jared. I was never into
yo,
Jared.
imagine if you can diet. Wait, Jared who?
Jared
Jared
Fogle?
from Subway.
Oh,
Was that
Yeah.
Fogle? Is that his name?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
fucking me either.
I think that's his name.
I just know he was a Subway dude.
Yeah.
Another fun fact: the priest from my town accused of child molestation in the 70s.
Uh,
Well,
Fun.
Really?
did it then, accused now.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
I was gonna.
Real-
That was
real
not the
fun
most
fact.
fun fact I've ever heard.
I mean, hell, it's out there.
Hey, fun fact, guys. This priest in my town fucked a bunch of kids, dude. Fun fact.
It wasn't me. I'm pissed.
Thanks-
like, was I
thanks
not
for that,
cute
too.
enough or something? Like, come on.
Whoa,
You know what?
Jesus!
What have you gotten yourself into, Caesar?
Alrighty. Yep.
User, you're in You're in a rowdy
You're in
bunch
deep.
tonight, okay?
Yeah,
You're in too deep,
this is-
and you're trying to keep your head up above.
instead of going under. Yeah, that is how I
Yeah.
feel actually.
Who wrote that song?
Sum 41.
Oh,
Actually, Fat Lip made it on my top plate of the decade.
really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Okay, dude.
I love that album.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know
Like-
if it's top 10 of the.
No, it's not. But I went through this like punk period there for like a bit this past year where I just listened to like a bunch of punk, and that was always just there for me to like click super easy. So
Fair enough.
I listened to it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the Spotify's, boys. Pull out your phones.
I don't use Spotify.
I don't have a phone, and I also don't use Spotify.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what are
Dude.
you?
My my Spotify thing doesn't work on my phone. It only works if I go on my browser.
Well, there you go. It's only you, Nick.
I can
Alright.
open up my music B library.
Okay, my
and
top
tell you
songs
what
of
Dude, I-
2019. Number 1, Magnolia, Playboy Cardi. Number 2, Doorman by Slow Tie. Number 3, Let It Eat by Ugly God. Number 4, Beach Life in Death by Car Seat Headrest. Number 5, The Modern Leper by Biffy
God,
Clyro.
Yo, dude, the Biffy Clyro version's so fucking good.
It's excellent. Like,
It's so like random, but it's so fucking good.
it's chaotic enough that it's like a pretty short song, but they put in so much that I always I
Yeah.
enjoy each segment.
They
And
play it
his-
super heavy and super fast too.
Oh yeah, and his accent makes it so much better.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude.
The accent lends so much to the
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
Like what's another good accent that you guys think of for any genre even?
A good accent?
Genre of music?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
is
Hear,
there like
like,
a specific
some-
accent that lends itself to a genre?
I
To a
mean,
genre? I don't think so.
Because
general European accents and like heavy metal kind of stuff. That seems to be
Yeah,
a
that makes
typical
sense.
one. Bands who don't speak English natively doing English songs, like Scorpions and Stradivarius and stuff. It's pretty common.
and like AC/DC's from Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But they don't really sound Australian when they sing.
No.
Like it's the same thing that a lot of English people have, where it's like they don't really sing with English accents.
Right.
No.
They tend to default more to, unless you're like fucking Scrooby as Pip or some shit.
Yeah.
They mostly tend to default to like the American. I guess
You'll
it's
only
easier. It
hear-
has like more open vowel sounds and stuff.
Yeah, you'll hear like those English accents and stuff if it's like lighter music, I find.
Yeah.
But like if it was like anything from rock upwards, so to speak, you
Yeah.
won't
It's
be
just
able
hard to
tell.
maintain. Like
Yeah.
even if you like try to do it, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
My number 3 most played track in my library is fucking Cassandra Gemini off of Francis the Mute. I don't know if any of you guys are Mars Volta fans.
I used
listened
to
them
be.
a little bit back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
It's one of those super fucking long. It's like an 8-part thing that lasts like 30 minutes.
Oh.
I always listen to it while I'm working, so I guess that's probably why it's up there. But
Yeah,
a
that's
little
how
surprising to
like
see.
a lot of my like most played tracks always tend to come up.
Yeah.
Like I ended up with like a bunch of post rock in my stuff because I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to listen to post rock while studying.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes
I do the
sense,
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
So it's like it's just full of like, you know, if these trees could talk, this will
Yeah, I haven't listened to
destroy
them in a
you, all
while.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Explosions in the sky and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that kind of swayed things.
Are you a 65 Days of Static fan?
I've never really listened to them. I listened to like one song, whatever I heard it like.
Okay, fair enough. It's one of my
But-
favorite kind of post-rocky kind of bands. They do a bit of like more electronic-y type stuff. It's kinda cool.
Yeah. I really like Sleep Makes Waves. They're probably my fave.
Oh, I'm not sure I know them.
I fucking love them. They're Australian too.
Do you listen to Raised by Swans at all?
No.
Really?
No, neither have I.
Really? That's crazy because like when it comes to post rock, they're probably like it's actually one guy. It's like his project. One of like my favorite artists like of all time. When it comes to post rock, dude, his stuff is so pretty and catchy.
I've been
Really?
checking
That's
it
cool.
out.
Yeah, it's very very good stuff.
Man, you guys all have such like cool, diverse music tastes and stuff. Like you're constantly talking about like bands and songs and stuff that I've never heard of.
I mean, there's a lot
I
of
feel
shit
like
out
my
there, man.
library is like much more basic than you guys.
This is where I plug Caroline Polachek and her album Pang, because it's the absolute most sappy pop music I've ever heard in my entire life, but it gives me
Really?
energy, and it's nothing short of incredible.
Hey,
Dude,
if
I love
music
that shit.
gives you energy. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Specifically,
always
the
good
song
music.
entitled "So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings."
Nice.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh, okay, that's
Did you
where that
drop,
comes
dude?
from.
Did
huh?
you drop a sneaky reference to that earlier in the
He did.
podcast?
No, it's funny
Nice.
because I had that feeling first, and then I found out about the song,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is so incredibly specific
Dude,
that this is part of me now."
no, dude, I
Yeah.
relate. I felt
Yeah.
that way before too. You just see someone just fucking so goddamn hot, dude. It's like fuck. This makes you
It's
feel
like
like shit.
fuck my life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
it's like come on, like don't. It's like don't do that.
Yeah.
Go fuck
I'm
your
not
life,
sure I
but
really
won't
feel that
fuck
way.
you.
I find it nice. I'm like, oh, dude,
It is.
I get to see it, dude.
Yeah.
I could have easily gone my whole life without ever seeing this person, and I totally have. And I appreciate that.
But then there
wholesome
are some times when it.
perspective.
What's that?
I just said it was a wholesome perspective. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
From
no,
Cesar.
I think mine is rooted in deep-seated insecurities, but
Uh-huh.
there's a. This is part of why I'm trying to cut back, trying to become one of those, or closer to one of those. A
One of
man
what?
can dream.
Hello?
Nick, please respond. One of what?
What?
What are you talking about?
What? This is why I'm
What you
trying to
said?
look
One
for
of those. What are you talking about? One of what?
An attractive person, an attractive individual. The quest starts.
Oh,
here,
Okay, I
boys.
see.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I kind of hate myself because like I managed to get like pretty friggin' fit by the end of university. Like I was looking good. I was pretty happy. Yeah, I moved to Summerside here, and it's all elderly people, obese people, and both. So
Nice,
what
dude.
happened to me? I got old, or what? No, I didn't get old. I got obese.
You got old.
Yeah, dude.
You got older and obeser.
Yeah, straight up. But now we back on the grind. We got that. We're getting the bench press up,
Nice.
which I'm proud of because my chest has always been fucking hit. Always
Yeah.
had pussy tits.
Dang.
Also, dude, how funny is it to refer to yourself as we though? Right?
As we,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just did.
I have so many confusion right now.
That's fine, dude.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a bit more fit as well, like this year.
Yeah.
I've kind of been missing out on gym the last couple of weeks, so I've got this like pain in my wrist that makes it hard to like lift weights and stuff. It's really fucking
yeah.
inconvenient. Yeah, I'm seeing if I can get some like physical therapy on it and see if I can like figure out what the fuck's wrong because
Yeah.
Oh.
really fucking
Right.
sucks, man.
It might be a little bit of tendonitis. Something
Yeah,
Typing.
don't really
and
know what it
writing.
is.
in there. Is
I
it
mean,
like
I wouldn't think so. It yeah, it's not like the outside part of my wrist.
oh, on like the outside? Okay,
Yeah.
it's kind of different.
Yeah, I've got like a PT appointment later this week.
Nice.
Hopefully I can figure that out. Because I would like to get back to it, man. I'd never really worked out before like last year,
Yeah,
and once I started, it was like so fucking good, dude.
it feels good. I'm
It does.
I'm annoyed I can't properly squat right now because I don't have the mobility for a front squat, and my right shoulder is all sorts of jacked up. So like I
yeah.
can't do a back squat because I can't get my arm up.
Right. Does that not bother you when you're bench pressing the shoulder?
So when I injured my shoulder, that was March last year.
Wow, okay.
It was about 10 months. I literally could not chest press a 5-pound dumbbell.
Wow, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, no, like my shoulder was fucked. The day that I injured it, I had to drive to St. John. That was from Fredericton at the time, so like an hour. And I couldn't raise my arm to like change the volume on the radio.
Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucked. But then like one day my shoulder, I just like went to the gym and I'd periodically just kind of like test it to see what was up.
Yeah,
and
of course.
it just worked. I have no idea why. So
All right.
now I'm pretty much just going really hard until I break it again. Like
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
a person.
Like a real man.
Yeah. I don't know. My body's so fucking broken at this point anyways. I don't care.
Can we talk about the fucking bone, like the bone breaking sound effects in like really, really old school kung fu movies, dude? How it sounded like you were fucking ripping like a fucking, just like a twig in half or something, dude. It's so funny, man.
Dude,
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck? What was that segue, dude?
I don't know, dude. You started talking about
Extremely specific topic.
breaking
It was like a
bones.
hard left into like a very like a fucking dart bullseye, dude.
The only
In
I don't know,
old
dude.
kung fu movies, dude, that was the part that I wasn't expecting. I was like, bone breaking sounds of like, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Old kung fu movies. I'm like, I'm not even sure how many old kung fu movies I've seen to even know what sound
I
effect it is that
haven't-
you're
me
talking about.
neither.
There's this one movie, I don't remember what it's called, but there's a movie where there's this fucking dude, right? He's got like a pet elephant or whatever. I don't know fucking why he has this thing, but some people like stole it or whatever. I'm not kidding. They stole it or something. And then
Is
he
this
had
like
to-
John Wick moving elephants?
Yeah. Only it's still alive though. So they took it and then
Okay.
he busted into like their fucking headquarters or whatever. It's
So it's
big
like
ass
Taken.
fucking- Yeah, but with an elephant. And dude,
Okay, excellent.
he's in this big fucking chamber, right? This big ass building, and it's just he sees this painting of an elephant, and I guess he's reminded, like, oh, this is why I'm here, dude. I'm here to fuck motherfuckers up, and I'm gonna get my elephant back, dude. And he starts straight up. So many people, first of all, come out to fight him, and obviously he fucking whoops all of them, but. Dude, he's straight up breaking everybody. Everybody he touches, he breaks their bones somewhere, and it's just the snapping sound effect is so ridiculous, and how effortlessly he's just breaking everybody's bones, dude. Like nothing, like it's not realistic whatsoever, dude. He just fucking grabs the dude's arm. Here, your arm's broken. Your arm's broken. Where's my elephant? Your arm's broken. Here goes your ankle, dude. That's it.
Aren't old kung fu movies kind of known for that?
Yeah, yes. But this one specifically, it's just so fucking over the top, hilarious, dude. And it's not supposed to be.
Oh, okay. So, but okay. Have you did you watch this movie recently?
What this movie I'm talking about?
Like yes. Like,
No.
why is it on your mind? That's what I'm.
okay,
that's
so
what I'm asking. Like where
I'll
does this come from?
I'll
Why are we
explain this,
here?
right?
That's my
Okay.
question.
Okay,
Let
so
us into the mind of Vinny.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I never watched this movie. My brother is like a very hardcore. He's into kung fu movies. He's seen like all of them. He's kind of like
Okay.
a fucking. He's really into it. So I just remember like years and years ago, maybe when I was like a teenager even. He was like, "Yeah, dude, like check out this scene from this movie," and then he showed me this scene from this movie. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? This is so crazy, dude. And then, so when Colin was talking about breaking a bone or whatever, I just immediately, I've never broken a bone myself. So like the only thing on my mind goes to is, oh, that fucking scene where this motherfucker was just breaking everybody's bones, dude. That was really funny.
Okay,
That's where it went, dude.
I see.
Yeah.
It had me very confused for a second there.
Yeah.
You were halfway through your. I was like, why are we like? What did you watch this movie yesterday and you
No.
just like had to say something like?
No, it just always stuck with me, dude. That scene is so fucking crazy.
Okay,
You guys have
Man.
broken bones before.
I haven't.
I have not either actually.
Yeah.
Oh, am I like the only one?
I guess
No,
so.
there's
I had
there is to be
surgery
another.
where they broke my bones.
Oh.
But that's that's not really the same.
I had surgery where
That's
they
not
put
fun.
bones from my hip into my face, and I broke my
Wow.
arm falling out of a bouncy castle.
Nice. Those things are fucking death traps, dude. I'm surprised like more people aren't hurt by them.
You know, this one didn't have
Bye.
a roof.
Oh,
Did you like go sailing over it?
Yeah, I mean,
How bouncy was this bouncy castle?
So poor little 5-year-old me was all tuckered out.
oh my
And
god.
I decided that the best place to rest my weary body was on the wall, right on top of the wall.
dude.
And then my
on top of the wall.
On top
How
of the
did you even
wall.
get on top of the wall? Those
was
bouncy
a
castles are
very
not
low
small,
wall.
dude.
Yeah.
it was a very low wall.
Okay.
Take notes,
And,
US.
Yeah, I lie upon this wall, and then my friend hops right next to me. I fall over, land squarely on my elbow, and snap off the growth plate so it slides halfway down my forearm.
Holy
That's
shit!
pretty comfy.
And my dad told me to sleep it off.
Yo. Rub some dirt on it, dude.
Fuck.
He's like, I'm like, Dad, I can't open my arm. He's like, oh, just like sit down. And then I pass out from the pain. And my mom calls him. He's like, what happened? He's like, well, he's asleep now. He's passed out.
Christ, bad.
It was rough. It was a rough time. Scarred me for life. Like, I could post it. Actually, I want to post a pic of the scar, like the actual scar, not the emotional ones.
Right. You can't post those.
Because those ones I can't take pictures of. But
Right.
the actual one's pretty sick.
You just send it like a picture of your sad boy face or something.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's my broken bone story.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Let me
you
see.
like that?
I fractured my toe in grade 5 skateboarding, but like,
You used to skateboard? Oh, that's cool.
oh yeah, way back in the day.
Didn't
but
even know that.
Now I like can barely stand, so I don't really do it. I think it's in my closet here somewhere in my apartment though. I broke my wrist in grade 8.
Yikes.
Second last day of Christmas break snowboarding at Poli. I wanted to do a 50-50 to front board on the double kink. And I went into the front board and I just like slipped right out, and I didn't even try and catch myself. I just like came down on it. And so it was like right at the very end of my, which one's the outer bone? Is that the ulna?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think that is.
I don't
remember the name of the other bone though. So
Tibia. Tibia is the other one.
tibia is your
I don't know
shin,
which
isn't
is
it?
which. Oh, is that it?
Is
Is it radius?
Radius,
the
radial radius, and some. And
Yo, you guys
ulna?
are just making up words, dude.
Hold on. Arm bones. Let me look this up.
Yo, how many bones does like the average person know off the top of their head?
Yeah,
dude?
radius, dude. The forearm bone. It runs from the elbow to the thumb side of the wrist. So yeah, the outer one is the ulna.
Okay, so the ulna. So the end of that broke off and flipped around in my wrist.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Mother of God.
So we went to, so in St. John there's 2 hospitals. There's the regional hospital, which is like the big one for New Brunswick, and then there's St. Joe's. We went over to St. Joe's because the regional is always fucking nuts. They take x-rays and they're like, yeah, so you're gonna have to go over to the regional, and they put me to sleep for like 10 minutes. And my dad said literally what they did was one person grabbed like my elbow, one person grabbed my hand, and they yanked around. And that turns the bone around, I guess.
Wow.
Yep.
So yeah, that was really fun. And then in second year university, we were out at the pub, and I was leaving, and we were all leaving, and some dude headbutted me in the face and broke my nose.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, he fucked me up.
Was that on purpose or like?
Yeah, dude. Like he just like looked at me for a second, and then he just bam.
Okay.
Yeah, Mill and
Wow,
Boyd.
holy shit.
Mill and Boyd, you're a fucking cunt.
Yeah, if you're listening
Shout
to
out.
this.
Just shout out there.
But the bouncer that was right there was my buddy's roommate, and he didn't actually see him hit me, but he noticed me like, fucking out of it. He was like, "Did he just hit you?" I was like, "Yeah," and then he kind of chased him down and gave him a little smacking. So that was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's my life with broken bones. Oh, actually, with my broken nose there. So I went to the hospital the next day because like I had a concussion and shit. And so their ENT, their ears, nose, throat guy was away that weekend, of course. So like just a general, I don't know, fuck doctors are at hospitals. Saw me and she was like, I think you might have a septal hematoma, which would mean like there's a bunch of blood pooling in my septum. And what happens if you get septal hematoma is that if it's left, your nose collapses.
Oh,
So
yeah,
she
like
was
your sinuses, right?
yeah, like your septum will just deteriorate and just have like a little flappy nose.
Wow.
Yeah, so then I had to go to Halifax. They looked at me and they were like, "Nah, you're good." But that was very worrisome. And that was in the middle of midterms too. So that was a fun time.
damn.
So you're fucking battle tested then. Like your body's
Right.
gone through some shit, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You want a list of soccer injuries too? I can give you those.
I'm not sure if we need all the details. I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All
Tell
right.
me.
I'll
What's the most
give you-
interesting one, dude?
Have you like sprained your dick? Like, come on. What's a good one?
Actually,
Oh,
when I was
boy.
12,
Oh, God.
when
you were
I was
12,
12, I got crushed by this dude. We were beating this team for like our first time ever. We were fucking whomping them. And this kid's pissed and just, he's so late to the ball. It just flattens me, knocked my pelvis out of alignment.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I spent like 6 years getting my pelvis in and out of alignment. But
Is that a
one thing,
euphemism?
I wish. Young me wishes. But
Yeah.
one thing that fucked up amongst a bunch of other shit is my hip flexors. And your hip flexors run right through your groin. And so I've had those flare up anytime I've gone and play soccer now. And when they re-injure, it's an extremely sharp pain. And if you push it enough, the pain shoots into your balls. And really, really sharp pains in your balls are not nice.
That,
If you couldn't figure that out. So
Yep.
yeah, that's probably the least comfortable.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've kind of been around the block.
yeah, for sure. I mean, you did a sick trick, busted yourself. You got some sick fights, busted yourself.
I got fought. I didn't get in a fight.
Right.
I mean, but you have been in a fight because, like, I haven't been in a fight.
Have I been
I've been
in a fight?
I've been in a fight once or twice in my life.
I have.
Really? I broke up a fight once. Two of my friends were fighting, and I got in between them.
I broke up
And I
some
said
girls
some-
fighting, and one of the girls punched me in the face.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
one of the dudes punched me in the face. That's where I was going before you rudely interrupted me in the middle of my story after I let you tell all your stories.
Yeah,
It's
right.
fine. No, it's
Hey, want me to
fine.
tell some more story though?
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
please go right ahead, dude.
Did it hurt?
Nah, I was drunk.
Nice.
I thought you had like 2 concussions in a row or something. Is that
Yeah,
story?
I don't know.
I think that's that.
I've
story.
had
Dude, you guys are like a fucking married couple. You like know all your
Yeah, right?
stories and shit already.
Kissing and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Nick, did you get that mole on your back checked out? You know that one that I
Yeah.
pointed out the other night?
Yeah, I got them to laser
Just really
engrave your
worried.
face on it.
Okay, so Cesar, you broke up a fight.
Yes. I mean, it wasn't that interesting a story. I broke up a fight and I said some shit to them, and then one of them said to the other, was like, "You're fucking gay" or something. And he threw a punch and it hit me like square in the fucking jaw. And then
Oh,
they
shit.
just got back to it, and I was like, "Fuck it, dude. I
Yeah.
don't need this shit in my
Yeah.
fucking life."
Not worth.
Yeah, we were hanging out with a bunch of girls too, and they just fucking started fighting.
Oh, that's cool,
It's a
dude.
shame. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really really nice of them to just throw all that away. But yeah, you know that was my story. It would have been much more interesting if it hadn't been like split into 2 parts, separated by 5 minutes, when it was like a 3-sentence story. But you know, it's totally fine.
I got fucking jumped once, dude, by two fucking kids in the neighborhood when I was
did you?
younger.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like it was really dumb. So I was playing, like there was this little building across the street from my house that like kind of all the neighborhood kids we'd go like up to it and play like fucking wall ball or whatever, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
We'd just fucking play that or whatever. And so like I was out there one day just by myself, just like throwing the fucking ball at the wall or whatever, like playing catch by myself. And these fucking 2 kids come up to me and they're like, "Hey man, like that's our ball." And I was like, fucking no, it's not, dude. Obviously, if it's your ball, why would I have your ball? You know, like no, like it's definitely our ball. And then like they straight up, they like were trying to like beat me up over it, and like it was two, like they were brothers. I think I fucking spoilers won this fight somehow. I don't know what the fuck
2-on-1, dude.
Yeah,
what a
I
fucking
don't.
man.
I'll tell you what happened. I don't understand like how this happened, but like one of them like fucking.
Cheers
grabbed me.
for spoiling your own story.
I know, right? Yeah, dude. Fucking my head of the curve. I don't know. One of them like grabbed me or whatever and like tried to push me against the fence or whatever, and I kind of just like shifted my body to where like he hit the fence and then he let go of me, and then the other dude also grabbed me and then pulled me into the street. And then like I was able to get low enough to grab this big ass fucking stick and just like whack him in the forehead with it. And then he let me go, and then I just ran home, and then they came back to my house with their mom to tell on me for beating them up. Even though they jumped me.
What tough guys, dude.
So their mom jumped you, and then
Yeah, it was fucking, yeah, it was really weird, dude. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Amazing.
Right?
wasn't their ball after all.
No, I fucking
Yeah.
kept that shit because it was mine. That was really stupid. It was my ball the whole time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was also this one time where like, okay, so let me preface this, right? So my neighbor, he was
Right.
about my age, a bit like sort of, I don't know what he had. He was a bit mentally challenged, like you can tell. He had some stuff going on.
Right.
But I would always like hang out with him or whatever. There was it was this is so fucking stupid. So like, there was this other girl in the neighborhood, and obviously I was friends with this dude, my neighbor or whatever, and I was a kid, by the way. All right, I was like embarrassed to be his friend, even though I would just be his friend, but I was like, I didn't want anybody else to know that I was friends with him. So like,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
kid shit.
Yeah, it was kid shit, exactly, yeah. So I just remember this one time, like, we were outside. There was this fucking random mattress just chilling, and we were, like, straight up just bouncing on it because we were kids, and, like, we didn't think it was a bad idea
Yeah.
to just bounce on this fucking random-ass mattress on the fucking side of the street. So we were just chilling, like, doing that, and this fucking girl came up. And I was like, oh, dude, you gotta go hide, like, behind. There was, like, a little generator. And I was like, dude, you gotta go fucking hide. All right, I'll handle
Oh,
this.
dude, that's so sad.
I know, right? So he did that too, and I was like, "Hey, like, what's up?" And then she eventually went away, and then like we were just fucking bouncing on this mattress, and I just remember it was nighttime, like straight up, pitch blackout, and it was just me and him just bouncing on this fucking thing, and then he bounced up on the mattress, and then in midair pulled his pants down and mooned me, and then pulled it back up before he landed, dude.
Homie's got the moves.
That's
Like he flashed, dude. He flashed me.
It's fucking slick, dude.
Straight up. There was another time where he was hanging out at my house, right, and we were just chilling, and he shit his pants in my house. And how I knew this was because the shit was legitimately, there were like little rocks just falling out of his pant legs.
No.
I'm not kidding. Yeah,
No.
like deer shit.
yeah, like little like pebbles, dude.
Pellets.
What makes
Yeah,
it so
and like
bad
my
is that-
mom had to tell him like, hey, you gotta go home, dude. And he was just like, oh, what? Like, what? And she's like, dude, you gotta go home right now. It's like,
That's
"Oh,
not
what?"
my shit coming out of my pant
And he
leg.
was he was just walking over to the door and leaving a trail and shit.
It wasn't
Fucking-
diarrhea, so it wasn't even
No.
urgent. He did this by himself.
Right.
He
Yeah,
controlled
they
it.
would,
He,
like-
he willed this to happen.
This
Right,
is
like he
probably
made
a,
the
this is probably a
decision.
part that gets cut, isn't it?
No, this is fucking
my
real,
next,
dude.
no.
My next
No, no,
story
no.
is the one that gets
Everybody
cut
has to
because
suffer as we have suffered.
Hey, man.
This is the story of me beating up a kid.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, Nick dropped the word.
Oh, good. Now we have to cut that out again. I
All
already
right,
cut it out
try
of
it again,
0th
Nick.
episode. Now I have to do it again.
I
Any
gave-
official-
Please,
I gave
no,
you guys a
please,
warning.
by all means, tell us your story, Nick.
All right, so here's my story.
Yeah, Nick.
So my story. Every year, me and my family would go up to this place. They call it North Pole, New York, for Christmas. It's up
Yeah.
in like the Adirondacks or something, up in some of the mountains. And it's like this like nice little cozy hotel up in the mountains, up on the ski slopes, all that fun stuff. Christmas themed village, whatever. So I have to be like 7, 6, and my brother is, I don't know, maybe like 9 or 10. And we're outside playing on this like swing set they have, like just like stuff covered in snow. And this
Right.
one kid just comes up to us and he's just like talking shit about my brother. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he just comes up like totally like unprovoked, like we're not doing anything to him, and he's just like like talking shit about my brother, like hitting my brother, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like stop doing that. And I'm like 5, so like I don't know what's going on really, but I'm just pissed. And this kid just keeps like doing this weird shit, like hitting my brother or something. So I just grab him like by the collar, like you'd see in like The Sopranos or something. Flip him over, like slam him on the ground, and start punching the kid in the face.
What?
Dude, that's
And,
fucking savage.
Hey, dude.
I mean, fuck. This isn't even my own memory. This is like his accountants of this. So like
When he was telling this to the police,
you know it's legit.
fucking animal.
Like this is like 5-year-old on 7-year-old violence here, so you know it's like real damaging. So, long story short, turns out this kid's like been around. Like my family has seen him around. Like apparently he's got like something wrong with him. So like something's a little off, and apparently his dad was some like giant like 6'3" really fucking scary dude. So like they were all afraid of him, and they're like, "Oh shit, Nick fucked up this time." But yeah, so you fuck with my brother, and I'll beat the shit out of you, I guess. Yeah,
So Nick's a
that's my
dick.
story. You could start up the record again.
No, I'll leave the story. Like,
Yeah.
No, don't even worry about it. How tall are you, Nick? Just
I
out of
am
curiosity.
5'11" and 3/4. Ooh,
Okay,
ow.
so
ooh.
you're pretty
Who's
tall. Because I was wondering if we had like the small boys podcast, because we're all the short members of the squad, aren't we?
That's kind of true.
I am, yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it a
because
lot of-
Colin,
isn't it a lot
Colin,
of
I met you.
squads?
You're like the same size as me, right?
Yeah, I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah. I'm
Dude, I'm
5'8".
only 5'6". Like
Yeah,
me and
Vinny's like a little short.
Chris, and Kaya are all around the same height.
Isn't
Around,
Mike?
like, the 5'6" area.
Mike's kind of short, isn't he?
It's a little
I think
taller than
Mike's
me.
6 foot, isn't he?
5'10"-ish.
He's taller than me for sure.
I thought he was like maybe like our heightish.
Actually, maybe he's like 5'8". I have a picture with him from the Death Grips concert.
Oh yeah. I
I
forgot
also
you
have
met
a
him.
Picture. Yeah, I met him too.
Yeah, cool guy,
Oh,
great
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
haven't
is
had the
why-
pleasure myself.
This is why the meetup.
I always
needs to
thought
happen,
Yans
boys.
would be taller.
Hell, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I always thought Yans would be like tall as fuck.
He's pretty tall.
Dude, yeah, he is tall, man. I met him too.
I thought he was like 5'11".
No, he's like 6'3".
no, he's got to be over 6. Yeah, he's tall as
Really?
fuck, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I guess
the
I-
super tall guy is Carlo. He and Gabe are super tall.
Yeah,
They're like
Carlo and-
6'5". Yeah.
Carlo and Gabe are like the fucking twin towers.
I was like, this is Carlo.
Whoa. Okay.
Because I met Gabe. I thought Gabe was like 6'3" or something.
Fuck.
See,
Gabe is taller than Yans. That's for
my whole
sure.
perspective is
Really?
off.
Yeah.
Holy
And
fuck.
Yeah, and he and Carlo are like the same height.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're
Am I
big boys.
misremembering Yans? I don't remember. Six.
You must be. Dude, yeah, he is.
He might be like 6'1",
Okay.
and then
Then
Gabe
Carlo
and
is
Carlo
just
are like 6'3" or 6'4".
fucking left field. Yeah.
That's nuts. I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah, Carlos.
It's mostly tall boys in the group.
I guess
We're
so,
really
huh?
like the only short ones.
Yeah.
Plus Chris, not
Right.
not Nick.
My
Nick's pretty tall.
perspective is off because 2 of the people I hang out with are 6'4" and 6'7".
Oh my god.
So people aren't that tall anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are mostly from the U.S. and
Yeah.
they breed them big there. Like, if you guys were to come here, you guys would be fucking gigantic. Because like I'm pretty tall for like living here where I do. I can see over like most crowds and stuff. And so if you guys
Wow.
came here, you'd be like a head and shoulders above everybody else.
Okay.
Is
I
that
mean,
how
not
it
you,
is
Vinny, but
in Japan too.
yeah,
Or is
in
that
like
just-
China, Japan. The tall places are like U.S., Europe.
Like Netherlands,
Scandinavia.
I think.
So,
They
yeah.
have like
Dude.
the average is like 6'2" or something.
I know.
Yeah.
I know a dude who's 6'7".
Wow.
He's playing basketball. He played in Spain last year, and he's in Japan this year. Think about how fucking tall he must seem there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be insane.
Is he playing basketball in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a big like following for basketball.
Yeah.
Japan's a weird one. They like basketball. They like baseball. sports that like nobody else outside the U.S. really likes.
Yeah, there's this like odd Americanization.
In like a certain thing. Do you guys know about the KFC thing?
Yeah,
It's like a Japanese tradition to eat KFC.
Yeah, you have to
on
like
Christmas?
reserve it way in advance and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
In Japan, some people have this tradition, and I think they think it comes from the U.S.
Oh.
That the idea is like you have like a Christmas meal of KFC.
Wait.
Yeah, and so like KFC's in Japan, if you want to get stuff for Christmas, you literally have to like call and reserve a meal like months in advance.
Wait.
Because it's so popular. Dude, I'm not even joking. Yep.
Yo, it's just chicken though, dude. What the fuck?
KFC.
I actually just had KFC tonight.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
But
Living the Japanese life.
What'd
But
you get at KFC?
Fucking are you kidding? Chicken, dude? Come on. What the fuck
Did you
kind of
get
question
a
is
fucking... No, did you get the fish and chips? No, did you get like a fucking chicken burger? Did you get
No.
like 2-piece?
No.
Did you get like...
No.
I don't
Did you
know,
get a
some popcorn
disgusting
chicken?
fucking bucket filled with chicken? You degenerate.
No, I didn't.
He just got
any
fries
of
and
that.
a pop.
No, I didn't.
Popcorn.
No, I didn't, dude.
For you,
Okay.
for you Merkins, a soda.
You wanna
That
know?
could only be an American creation. The fucking giant bucket filled with chicken.
Oh, for sure.
That is so true.
Like, where else in the world do they serve you food in a literal bucket?
The gulags.
All right. Okay.
Touche.
Nice.
And my mom's basement.
So
So the gulags.
So Russia and America. Okay.
Did you?
That's where you get bucket food.
So what did you get? A spicy chicken sandwich?
No.
I like how we haven't let Vinny say what he got. We're just like taking turns guessing random
How
items
about-
that may
okay,
or
you
may
got
not
the
even be on the
salad.
menu.
How about
You got
instead
the
of
side salad.
going
Did you get
down
the
the
double
menu?
down?
No, no. You want to know what I got?
Yeah, what you got?
Wait,
guys,
was it?
Please tell us. Please end
Oh,
our suffering.
For fuck's sake, I got. You want to know? I got
Wait, what'd you get?
Yes, we want to know.
popcorn nuggets.
Yeah, no, I guess
It's
you're
called
right.
popcorn
I guess you're
chicken.
right,
I
boy.
guessed that too. Like it's
Popcorn
called popcorn chicken. Popcorn nuggets. What the fuck is
That's
that?
what they
fuck
call
is a
them, dude.
popcorn
It's
nugget?
popcorn chicken, same shit, but they call them nuggets,
Yeah.
dude.
In
Popcorn
America,
chicken.
maybe. What is fucking wrong
No,
with your country?
listen.
They
just
call
KFC.
popcorn chicken here.
Just-
no,
just-
KFC calls it popcorn chicken here.
Oh,
Yeah. I used to get popcorn chicken when I lived in the States as well.
dude.
Well, Popeye's chicken.
Fucking call them. Never had it.
I don't know. I've never even seen a Popeyes in my life. I've seen a Popeyes supplements, but
I've seen Popeye the Sailor Man.
I've had his. I've had the Popeyes candy.
What the hell is that?
They're like white sticks of sugar. It's like straight up it. I don't
Sugar.
think. Yeah. So candy.
Okay. I don't know if that. Okay, fair enough.
Like Popeyes candy.
Oh, dude, nice. Keyboard sounds.
Right? Hey, what's that fucking candy where like you get that? I think it's the same thing, right? It's like that white stick, and you dip it in sugar.
Oh, Fun Dip.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hell
Popeyes
yeah, that
doesn't
shit'll
have it
give
yet.
you diabetes
yeah.
super quick.
Oh yeah, Fun Dip.
Oh boy, yeah, I used to fucking eat that shit all the time as a kid.
I mean, I like fucking tore the shit out of my tongue with Fun Dip,
How did
and
you
I
do
kept
that?
eating it.
How did you do
because,
that?
Because that little stick is an abrasive little motherfucker.
It's really not. It's really not if you know how to eat it.
But it was to like 4-year-old me. Who probably
4-year-old.
shouldn't have had a fucking Fun Dip.
I mean, what are you, like a fucking expert? You're like, actually, I think you'll find if you use the proper technique, Fun Dip will not upset your tongue at all.
Tell me your exact
I don't know,
method
dude.
for
It's a
polishing
round.
this stick,
It's a
bro.
round stick. It's
With your
round.
tongue. Tell
It's
me
a
your
round
method
stick, dude.
for polishing the
My-
stick with your tongue.
Okay, I got a review of Popeyes sticks here.
Oh, yeah?
My wife
review.
eats 40
Okay.
boxes of Popeyes candy sticks a week. Every time I go to the garage to get cash, she wants some. Colleen, my wife loved those sticks. whenever I forget to
my
get them,
God.
I have to go back to the garage and get some. They are everything to my wife.
Wait, these are cigarettes. They're fake cigarettes.
then there's also a review that just says, Steve, that's mean. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, dude.
The internet's a weird place, man. It never ceases to astonish me the kind of shit that you'll find on the internet.
Also, somebody reviewed that as two people did as Popeye candy sticks. That's pretty incredible.
Huh? They thought they were like typing it into Google or something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You guys remember the fucking the fucking big ass gummy bear that you could get on Amazon or whatever, and it gave everybody like the shits, and everybody
The one
was
that they
just-
ate on Game Grumps.
Yes, and
Those
everybody
things
was
are fucking
leaving
disgusting.
reviews
dude.
saying, "Hey, this thing makes you shit. Don't buy it." Like everybody was just leaving reviews like that.
Was it like sugar free or something?
I think so. Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah,
it was sugar free. Yeah,
Oh god.
fuck that.
it's like a 6-pound gummy bear. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's massive.
It's like ridiculous.
Christ.
Yeah, one time my family got me like a 5-pound Hershey bar. I still don't think my arteries have recovered.
Why? Too much chocolate, man.
You guys are crazy, man.
5 pounds.
That's an American amount of chocolate.
It's actually harmful.
man.
That's absolutely a harmful amount, a damaging amount of candy.
Yeah, that's closer to being a weapon than it is a threat at that point.
You could probably bludgeon somebody with that.
Oh,
It's
for
like
sure.
a biohazard.
absolutely. Like,
Yeah, could work as a blunt weapon or as like a biohazard material.
so solid,
Quantity of chocolate.
weighty, dense. But
Okay, but could you imagine if there was somebody in your neighborhood just going around like on a bike, just whacking people with chocolate, dude, over the head? Like instead of a bat,
I mean,
they're just
yeah,
whacking
you fuck
people with
my
fucking
bitch,
chocolate, dude.
You could fuck your bitch.
Huh?
Non-existent bitch.
What?
Theoretical
Did you
bitch.
just say that to me?
Yeah, I said if there was a man whacking the shit out of people with a fucking chocolate bar, he gets all my fucking respect. You think I could do
Man,
that?
good
You think
girl.
you could do that?
Why would I want to do that?
Dude's got balls.
Why would I be incapable of doing that?
Dude's
That doesn't
got
sound hard.
moxie.
All you do is what?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It takes chutzpah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it takes
What?
That's
sand.
one way of saying chutzpah.
It takes gall.
Oh,
We
hey, why is
spell
that a word?
Spell that with
Yeah.
phlegm.
You need moxie. You need mojo. That's what you need.
Well, Colin, don't say that word.
Mojo Jojo.
No, the other word.
Moxie.
No, the other word.
Chutzpah.
that's enough.
Balls.
All right.
I don't know where you guys are going.
Playing hangman?
The word
there an
is
A?
phlegm.
Oh,
Oh, phlegm.
Yeah, because
Oh, phlegma.
I was recently diagnosed.
No. You got there in the end.
yeah.
I forgot about that word. Just let it go.
I have too much fun with the English language, boys.
With words that aren't words.
Incorrectness is the foundation of all my humor. Things being not right.
Kind of the best humor, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is like saying that was. Actually, I don't know. I can't think of an example.
It's hard to be funny when put on the spot.
Bad grammar.
Maybe if you're not
I mean,
funny.
he did put himself on the spot. there.
Right.
It's hardest to be funny when you put yourself on the spot.
Like being an crazy person.
There's some. I think the funniest part I find is Nick's giggle and crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Uncontrollable laughter.
he just like starts to lose it.
Just like it's
It
the
doesn't
funniest
even
shit you've
matter
ever
what
heard.
you guys think. I'm already laughing at myself.
Like
I'm
we
my
were,
own fan here.
we were playing Rocket League one night, and the funniest thing for him was, that's all.
Literally, it's the perfectly indescribable, like incomprehensible sound unintelligible. You're just It actually makes me go insane. It like crosses every wire in my brain at the same time, and I can't handle it. So I don't like to make that sound. Now I'm kind of scared.
Caesar, do you have like
scared now.
cups under your ears as your brains drip out, or?
I'm just marveling at what it is that's coming into my ears right now.
Yep.
It's
See, this
I've
is why
never-
what? You never what?
I've never been witness to a conversation like this where you guys.
What? Explain to me. Like what's so spectacular about this experience? I'm curious.
You got. I don't even. I have trouble even articulating what it is that this conversation is about.
Well,
So, like,
there's a pretty deep history behind all of these like inside jokes that needs like some more explaining, but most of it comes from my brain just being fucked up. A lot of this stuff is spontaneously generated in my head in times of undue stress. Ligma. Balls?
Like Ligma Bones Jones.
Ligma Bones Jones, boys.
We've been going on with Lingus the Barbarian lately. I think you got to listen
Okay.
to Cesar.
We'll reel it back. What shows do you guys watch, and why is Letterkenny on your list?
Okay, so it's not. Don't ask
Well,
me a
you
question
fucked up.
and then try to answer it for me. You know?
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
But
all right.
so it's
I've
not
been
on
watching,
your list, but
it's
it
not.
will be. It will
Okay.
be.
First, I don't know what. Let me just answer your question. Don't answer it for me.
Yeah.
I've been watching Arrested Development because I've never seen it before. So I'm
Okay.
like on season 2 right now.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking of doing that same thing because I also have never seen it.
I've
Yeah,
never
like it's
watched it
actually
either.
it's like I always thought like, oh, it's just not a funny show because I think I've seen like maybe the first 2 episodes and I was just like, eh. But not like it's legitimately it's a pretty good show. I'm fucking digging it, dude. It's pretty funny.
Nice.
It's really goofy, man. Like over the top.
Yeah, I've heard only good things about that show. I'm
Yeah.
just not very good at like watching comedies, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. I everything like when I see clips of The Office and stuff, I'm like, that's funny as hell.
Dude.
But I can't watch The Office.
I just don't like fun.
I guess
I
not.
just don't like. I don't like fun. I
Actually,
don't like it when other people have fun.
I don't like
I just
it.
want everything to be serious all the time.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
As it should be.
That's a dark view.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm fucking grim.
let's look at it this way.
What the fuck are you
Miller.
guys watching, huh?
TJ Miller called in a bomb threat to an airport. How's that for Arrested Development? He got arrested.
That's a development. Is this a real thing, or are you like quoting something
What are
from
you talking
somewhere?
No, this
This
did
is
not
a true
actually
story.
happen.
He actually called in a bomb threat to an airport, and
Who did?
TJ Miller.
When is this like breaking news that
No,
you're
this
giving
is
us right
like
now?
A year or two ago?
Okay.
this was April 9th, 2018.
Okay, so I don't know who TJ Miller is.
He's the guy
Have you-
from Arrested Development.
Have you seen Deadpool?
Oh, I see.
The first movie, like the movie?
Yeah.
I saw the first one.
You know the guy that runs the bar?
Oh, yeah.
That's TJ Miller.
Oh, no shit. You called it a bomb
Okay.
threat?
To an airport, yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. It's really shitty, but also that's hilarious.
That's probably why he did.
just that it's like, it's that guy, like TJ Miller fucking called in a fucking, what?
Yeah,
Why?
I think he had this like just complete meltdown period. I remember
Oh.
seeing just like 3 or 4 like different things where it was like TJ Miller said this fucked up thing and TJ Miller called in a bomb threat and shit. And yeah, I think it was a rather rapid spiral downward.
Huh.
Not quite sure what happened myself.
Okay. So that's Vinny. What about you, Nick? What have you been watching? What's your current jam?
I'd
I'm
probably say
watching Letterkenny and Scrubs.
Scrubs, huh? Really?
Scrubs. Like, my friends would talk
No
about
shit.
it back in, like, 2006.
Yeah. I used to
And-
watch it all the time on Comedy Central.
Dude, it's good. It's a good show.
It is a good ass show, man, for real.
Like, all these little, like, lessons. All these little
Yeah.
things. I think it's wholesome.
It is, dude, for real, man. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was a
Letterkenny's
good show.
Been the show for me.
And Letterkenny.
So I don't know what that show is. I've
either.
heard those words before, but I have zero concept of like, what does that mean?
So the premise is that it's a bunch of people from a small town in Canada,
Northern Ontario.
Northern Ontario, Canada, and these are their problems and their daily goings on. And it gets compared to Trailer Park Boys, but I think the tone is completely different.
Definitely
okay.
way different.
It's
Different
also
how?
really like it's just like a fun show. It's not serious. It's not like edgy or aggressive or whatever. It's just like obnoxious and kind of fun.
So yeah, it's about like life in. I said Northern Ontario, but for some reason I feel like I remember reading that it was actually said somewhere else. But I always thought it was Northern
Oh,
Ontario.
you said that with so much authority that I never would have
I know,
doubted
right?
you. You didn't even have to correct yourself there. You could have just let me keep believing that for all.
They film it in a place called Listowel, Ontario,
Oh,
Canada.
that's
Yeah, this is Ontario.
Yeah.
Sudbury.
I processed rebates there. But yeah, it's pretty much just like I guess a bit of an exaggeration on like Canadian Northern Ontario. Specifically, I don't know. Still
Okay.
is exactly in Ontario. But if you know like Trailer Park Boys, trashy isn't necessarily the word, but that's kind of
I mean, I think it is.
well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah, but then, that's kind of like how where their humor sprouts from.
Yeah.
But I think Letterkenny's just kind of sprouts from making like fun of Canadianisms and stuff. But no, it's a seriously fucking hilarious show, and like I don't know, they go like pretty out there with the episodes. Like it's small town, so they have the meth heads because every small town for some reason has a meth problem. They have the hockey bros, they got the farmers.
This sounds very Canada specific.
You'd be surprised because as an American watching it, it's like not really. It doesn't get in the way at all. Like,
Okay,
it
yeah,
makes
because
a lot
that's
of
what I was
sense.
going to ask you. Hearing Colin describe this, I was like, so what do you get out of this, Nick?
Because most of the humor isn't necessarily based on them being Canadian. Like that's like the lens through all of it, but the
Yeah,
humor
okay.
is pretty
I think that's a good way.
universal.
Yeah, that's a
Interesting.
really good way of putting it. No, it's a seriously fucking funny show. I love it.
And a lot of it's just like wordplay or like
Yeah.
just like little things like
I remember there's an episode in like the first season or something where, 'cause it's always three guys, Katie, and they have a discussion on what is it, women faking orgasms and porn or something. You remember that, Nick?
I remember the clip of it. I don't really remember the
Yeah.
episode.
I don't remember the episode, but it's probably like a minute straight of them all arguing about who does the best imitation of women faking orgasms in porn and stuff like that. So like they have that stupid shit, but then I don't know. It's hard to sell a show.
It really is, man.
It really is.
Really.
But it's just really funny and lighthearted and ridiculous.
Oh, and then I don't know. I'm just gonna copy paste the Lingus clip over here for somebody to watch afterwards. or something.
Lingus, you barbarian. Let your Italian hands roam all over my body.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys keep talking.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, Katie, Bonnie McMurray, Mrs. McMurray, Gail. No, we're not. We're not getting
Vinny's
into
just
that.
confused.
We're not getting into that.
FMK.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that was actually yes, but there were 4 of them. Just I said we're not getting into it.
What is it? Oh, polygamy. That's
All right,
Yeah.
Just one question. Who's your favorite character on the show?
Holy shit.
What?
Gary? Maybe? Oh, no. I don't know, dude. That's fucking hard.
It really is tough. Who's your least favorite character? Or who's the character that you don't like the most?
Oh, it's got to be what's his face? I haven't watched in a while now.
It's Squirrely Dan.
Who?
Squirrely Dan.
No, I fucking love Squirrely Dan.
No, I hate Squirrely Dan.
I love Squirrely Dan. No, fucking the meth head with the big dick.
Oh, Stuart?
Yes, I hate him.
No, I love Stuart. He's so like
He's
weird
funny as
and
hell,
edgy,
but
he's adorable.
this part can get cut out because Vinny's probably just sitting here like, what the fuck?
Dude, I'm texting Kaya, like, fucking totally disrespecting you guys. Texting Kaya right now.
Damn.
You know what? I'm gonna text people
On
to
the
disrespect
podcast.
you.
Because,
I'm
Fucking
gonna text
rude.
people.
hey man,
Hey,
so you want to talk about the fucking recent Papa John shit that's going on?
What's recent Papa John shit? Is Papa John somehow
I
relevant
saw
for
that.
infamy
I
again?
saw that trending on Twitter.
Yo.
And I clicked on it, and it was a weird story that I didn't even want to get into. Please give us your take, Vinny.
I don't know like a whole bunch of details, but basically, I don't know if you guys know like the whole thing. Like he's kind of getting pushed out of his own company or whatever for saying the N
Yeah.
word in a
Oh my
conference
god,
call.
I remember this story.
Yeah, like he said
Wasn't that
that
like a while ago?
Yes, but it's still kind of going on, like the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you know,
Okay.
legal battles. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, there was an interview like very recently where like they were just trying to get the story straight from him, and he's just like, yeah, like I've had like I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Okay, so Nick, you cut out. You cut out, Nick. Okay. Okay.
No,
okay.
don't stop recording. Oh, you
You fucking.
don't stop recording whatever you do, because then the audio files will be mismatched.
Yeah.
You have to send over two.
Yeah, don't stop.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it
Okay,
out. But
so-
okay, please. Papa John.
Anyway, yeah, so he goes, yeah, like I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. And basically, I think what he was getting at by that is like he was since the
he's
new
committed
guy,
to the pizza.
He's the
Like
pizza
this-
man.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's trying to like criticize the pizza that Papa John is putting out now since he's not in charge anymore. I think that's what where he was going.
But instead, he just
he
made it
was
sound
he was
he had a
saying
lot of
like
pizza.
the new guy wasn't as committed.
Oh, that's
to
what
the
he was
pizza
saying.
Life.
Yeah, he's like,
like-
yeah, this guy isn't like he's got no like background in pizza. He said he had no background. He's had no experience in the pizza category. He fucking said, dude, whatever the fuck that means.
Didn't Papa
fucking
John's have like
pizza
the
poser.
worst pizza or something in America though?
He what?
Didn't Papa John's have like the worst pizza in the States until they like
Did they?
revamped their shit? Wasn't that them? Some company
I
did
don't know.
that.
I like Papa John's. The pizza's pretty dope. But basically, at the end of the interview, he's just like, yeah, so like you guys just stay tuned, like get the story straight. And then the interviewer's like, okay, well, why not get the story straight now? Like, what's going on, dude? Like, why can't you just tell us what's up? And then Papa John's just goes, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. Just stay tuned.
He's like,
As-
dude, fucking words.
As
The day
red
of
pizza
reckoning will
sauce
come.
falls
verbatim.
from the sky.
Bro, it's about pizza, man. What's gonna happen? Like, what kind of what information does he have, dude? He said the N word. Like, you can't unsay that. Like, what are you talking about?
He's clearly a crazy person.
yeah, dude, nuts.
Because he's like, this fucking pizza poser, he doesn't know shit about pizzas. I've had like 40 pizzas. The day of reckoning is coming. And it's like, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
yeah, he was not that high energy in the interview, but yeah, that's essentially what I mean. On the
Yeah.
inside, I know he was trying to go
That's
that
how,
hard.
that's what it read as when
Yeah.
I've read this.
Yeah.
And he's got the crazy eyes as well.
Yeah, he does.
So you know that's beneath the
Yeah.
surface.
People are also saying he looks very like sweaty in the interview, and everybody was just like, well,
Oh my god.
he's like, yeah, he's sweaty because
I mean,
he had 40
if he's
pizzas.
had 40 pizzas in 30 days, he must be sweaty all the time.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
though.
dude. Fucking
Very sorry for clipping the mic, by the way.
It's fine. Yeah, man, this fucking whole thing is. Also, I don't know if you guys like are in on like the H3H3, the YouTube channel or whatever, but
I forgot.
like they
I
have
haven't
like
really
a running.
followed their stuff.
Yeah, they basically have like a running joke with Papa John's. Like they always get Papa John's pizza or whatever, and they say like Papa bless and shit, like as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And like I recently, Papa John like made a fucking post, like a video, saying like, "Hey, what's up, Ethan from H3?" Like fucking acknowledging him, dude. It's like, yo, what the fuck is happening, man? This guy's losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Man. Imagine being that person, dude.
I don't know. You get so fucking like aggro over pizza, you know. I understand it's business, but like
Pizza is my life.
yeah.
I've worked in the pizza business for over 40 years. I have one pizza for every year that I've worked in pizza.
In the last
Every
30
month.
days.
I like the implication that he's had 40 whole pizzas. Like, that literally would have to be
Because-
all that he eats.
Right. Well, yeah. Like multiple
that's-
meals a day too. Just that.
Yeah, to get through them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's like more than one pizza every day,
Yeah.
all to himself. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That man's crazy.
He is. Pizza is pretty good
Man.
though.
I haven't really had much pizza lately.
I make self pizza all the time because
Oh, dude.
easy as fuck to make.
That's legit.
And man, making it in a cast iron has like revolutionized my world. It's so fucking good.
Wow,
Yeah.
maybe I should learn how to make pizza.
So bad for my health. Dude, it's easy as hell.
That is the thing, yeah.
But like, oh fuck, it's so good. I think I'm gonna make it Sunday.
Wow. I think we just like influenced Colin's life with this podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Changed what his diet's gonna be. Yeah.
Nick just said grilled pizza is godly. I've never had that.
Grilled pizza, like on like
Yeah.
on the barbecue.
I don't know, dude.
He's typing.
Yeah, yes.
We need Nick to like text to speak. Nick also says,
Oh no!
That's why he left.
Oh no!
It's the revenge of the salad.
you know what? I really like that he's sitting there right now on the toilet listening to us.
That's right.
We are the soundtrack to his shit.
One more push, buddy. And I'll be over.
And
You can do
yeah,
it. You can do it. You can.
He's literally taking a shit live on the air.
Yeah.
Right now.
Give your balls a tongue, tit fucker. That's a Letterkenny line right there. Give your balls a tongue, tit fucker. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get some water. Give me a sec.
Fucking-
Yep, go for it. Oh man! All right. As long as we're taking a quick break, I'm gonna go get some coffee, and I'll be right back.
All right.
And this is the part that all gets cut out.
Yeah, yeah.
All this stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, no worries. Oh man.
Hello?
I am here.
Hello, you herb. That was sound.
Sorry to hear that.
Nick
Just
must
kidding,
be
no,
wiping. He just left chat again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just cracked a brewski.
That was me. He's not here.
Ginger ale, hell yeah. Fucking love ginger.
But ASMR for you there, dude. Drinking some fucking gamer girl pee, man.
My fave.
It's fucking warm. I should have got a different one. Fuck. It's been sitting here the whole time.
Moment of
I mean, that
silence
just means
for the
it's
boy.
that just means it's fresh, right? The warmer it is.
Right.
Okay, I'm here.
What's up?
Good.
My butt. What's up? Good.
Yeah. No, that's
How are you?
dude,
Not
what's
much, man.
Yeah, I think that's legit. I will defend that. It's standard greeting, standard response. There's no need for any kind of continuity to those statements.
What's up?
That's not even unusual to me, dude. If I say what's up and you say good, that's totally, I won't even register it.
What
Yeah.
Oh, I will look you right in the eyes and ask you what's wrong with you.
Yeah. I will register the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
No way. It's just that's how human beings communicate. Standard greeting, standard response, and then you start the conversation.
Yeah, but they gotta make sense.
When you say what's up and the other person replies whatever, it doesn't matter what they say because you're not listening anyway. What it is just that you're just starting the conversation.
Okay, but see,
It's like the Vinny has joined the chat of in-person speech.
But I'm anal, and if you fuck that part of the conversation up, I'll point it out. I'll go out of my way to say, hey, man, what did you just say before we move on to the actual conversation? What? Fix what you said first. Wait.
Wow.
Just to make sure you're
very
okay,
strict
dude.
Conversation partner.
I don't know, man.
Listen, there's rules to play with Vinny.
I'm just trying to live my life.
Hey, man, well, you're doing a poor job at it, apparently, because you can't even get the fucking greeting right.
Very, very called out right now.
What a slam.
You're supposed to be my friend, dude.
I am. That's why I'm fucking calling you out on your bullshit, dude.
Right.
That's what friends do, man. I catch you slipping, I point it out.
He's just trying to make
Bay
the
caught me
best Caesar
slipping.
that he can.
Yeah. Trying to get you to be the bestie that you can be, man.
Mm-hmm.
Across the board.
Well, I
in all
appreciate
areas.
Check.
Yeah. I appreciate that a lot. I'll be sure to no.
Okay.
Never mind. I won't be sure to do anything, actually.
That's fine. You be you, dude. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
is
will
his
be.
mic back? No, it's...
There he is.
Nick,
Hey, Nick.
how did it come out easy?
My weight loss regime is working perfectly.
Nice.
And I say regime because this is a fucking hell.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah. So is that's all falafel then? That's doing that.
Right.
Maybe.
Or was it? I don't know. Was there something else in the
I don't
salad?
think I know how food works.
Apparently not.
I've never had spinach before.
Really?
I've never
No,
seen
I've
a
had
dime.
so much fucking spinach.
Oh.
Love that shit.
Spinach is great, man.
Cauliflower is probably my number one bet. Roasted
Dude,
cauliflower.
dog, what the fuck?
No, raw cauliflower is...
Oh,
Oh, boy.
I do not like Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are great. I don't know about raw cauliflower. Cooked
No,
cauliflower.
raw cauliflower is
good.
gross. Roasted cauliflower tastes like buttery, nutty ass popcorn. And it's fucking great.
Roasted cauliflower.
Yes.
Like literally just in the oven on a pan, like on a sheet.
Yeah, dude. Sheet pan. Some
Bro.
olive oil, a little S&P. Damn.
Bro, I do that with fucking Brussels sprouts.
That's what my family does with
Yeah,
Brussels
dude.
sprouts. I fucking hate Brussels sprouts.
Dude,
Oh,
fuck
Brussels
you.
sprouts are great, dude.
I just cannot get down with them. I've tried it multiple times. I've tried it with different things. You know, some balsamic and shit. Nah. It ain't working.
Have you tried not being a
no,
pussy?
Dude. SP,
That's for
olive oil.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Or no, not balsamic. I mean,
What?
Balsamic?
no, yeah, I think I do mean balsamic.
What are we talking about?
Rubbing your balls on
Making
vegetables.
veggies.
Oh, all right. Which
Oh,
vegetable
are you an
do
expert in
prefer?
this, Vinny? On rubbing
Yeah, I
your
want to
balls?
talk about this. What vegetable do you prefer on your balls, dude?
It depends on my mood. If I feel like it should be a little bit more aggressive, something like a leek to hit it with.
Okay, so
nice.
like right there, I'm gonna
So
stop
get
you.
the CBT in
Yeah, dude.
When-
part of your balanced meal.
okay.
So like,
We're into CBT territory now.
Yeah, we ventured.
when do you
You're
think?
familiar with the how-to video, right?
No,
No.
let's not. That's not even. What were you saying, Vinny?
I was just gonna
um,
say. So like, when you think about like touching your balls, right? When do you ever think like, I want to be aggressive this time? Hey, dude,
hey,
what
man,
the fuck are you talking about?
No shaming. No shaming.
No, I'm
People
not
have
saying,
different-
hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, maybe you're like really weird for thinking. I'm just saying, why?
Are we actually going into this territory right now?
I'm asking you the question.
I could actually go into this territory right now, but
I'm already
I don't
there.
think I've ever
Oh, boy.
said like, you know what? Take a running drop kick at my balls. But
I just like the way that Vinny introduced that by saying, like, when you're thinking about touching your balls, as if that's like a thought that you have. Like,
You say some shit like, "Oh yeah, when I'm feeling aggressive, I might want to whack my balls with a fucking leak." Like, dude, what? Hey, man.
You have not seen
just
the
give him a
depths
little
of
pull.
the internet.
Doesn't need any more than that. What?
I
Who said
guess.
that?
Yeah, give your balls a tug, tit fucker.
Hit fucker.
It's a very accurate statement. Very.
No one's gonna challenge you on that.
No.
Hey,
I'm not
trying to go
watching
down
this
this
video
road
right
still?
now.
I mean, you sound like you're just dying to have at it. So by all
I
means,
am
please
dying.
share your thoughts, Nick. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
This
Except
is
for
the
your
safest
balls.
space I've ever been in.
It's a safe space unless you say something really fucking stupid and I'll point it out. But go ahead.
You know what?
It's a
No.
safe space that everyone will hear.
Yeah.
No, see, I want to see. This is exactly what I mean. You want to tease it and you want it to hurt, but you never actually want to go there.
Okay, so why would you want it to hurt?
Because there's good hurt and bad hurt.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Bad hurt.
I don't agree
Oh,
with
Vinny.
that. Hurt is bad all the time.
Vinny, you
It's
poor
pain.
vanilla boy.
This is how I know you don't go to the gym.
I don't go to
Everybody
the
who knows
gym.
everyone who goes to the gym, they know it's good hurt.
Good
You
hurt.
can get that. Yep.
Good
Because
hurt.
it's like once the pain stops, then you feel so much better. It's like the opposite of feeling good.
Okay, but then it's the pain stops.
No
Yeah.
gain.
Oh man, who was it that said there's a quote that there's no greater pleasure than the absence of pain immediately following pain.
Right. Okay, so that's
I think God said.
okay. Right. So what I'm saying is,
God, year zero. That was the first thing he taught to Adam and Eve. Don't forget to tug your balls daily.
Hit fucker.
Thank you, God.
let me punch you real quick. It's gonna feel really good once it stops hurting.
That's the 11th commandment.
Vinny, I think you're thinking of pain as something much more aggressive than it necessarily needs to be.
I don't know, dude. Pain is pain.
Just a gentle
hurt.
pain. A nice little slap across the face. That's what you want.
You know,
I know it, Vinny.
smack
I don't-
the bum.
I don't
Like,
want that.
Good pain.
Don't tell me what I want. I don't want that. I don't
me
want
what you
that.
Vinny, I know
What you
you
really,
want me
really
to
want.
pinch and twist your nipples. Don't lie to me.
Dude, I just want you
Oh,
to
did you
fucking
hear that pause, dude?
look into my eyes and tell me you love me and hold my hand. That's all I want. I don't want to be smacked.
Oh, he's a very sweet boy, dude. That's fine. You're allowed to be that too, yeah. You're allowed to be anything that you want to be in this world.
But what
Sex
Including
is in the missionary position. That sort of.
No.
What?
Wait, did you say what's sweeter than sour? Because a lot of things are sweeter than sour.
Do you like spicy food, Vinny? That's another example of the good hurt.
Dude, okay, no.
It is.
Fuck, dude. Spicy food only hurts and it's bad every time. I don't like it.
Oh, dude.
It's fucking, dude, it's painful,
I
man.
think we have identified who we're talking to.
Well, we did that at the beginning of the podcast, right? Oh,
Yeah, we did all
introduce ourselves. Yeah. So
We'll have to give titles to each other that we introduce ourselves with. So
do you
we
mean?
don't have to use our real names every time.
oh, I mean, I don't give a shit. But
No, I'm just joking. Oh man. So you really don't like spicy food? That's surprising.
no, like I mean, I've tried it and it fucking. I guess I have a very low tolerance for it. I just can't handle it.
Not a fan of like hot wings stuff.
Like
really.
kind of what would be like your like hottest like that's still tolerable.
That's still I don't
Do you
know.
have like
dude.
jalapenos in your burrito and stuff?
Fucking
'Cause that
no.
shit's excellent, dude.
I've
That
never
is-
even tried that. Okay, so listen, I've tried fucking one time at work, right? We got like catering, like fucking, we had nachos and shit. And so I got some salsa, right? Because I've never tried salsa before this. So I was eating fucking salsa with my chips, dude, and it was burning the shit out of my mouth. I couldn't eat it.
Yeah, do you have like a water is spicy mouth or
What?
like
Wow.
like water is spicy?
Some chips and salsa
The fuck are you talking about?
gets real hot.
I don't think I've ever had salsa that hot, but I also live in Canada, so that'd explain it.
Last summer, my brother was growing peppers in our backyard. One plant was full of regular chili peppers, and the other one was full of ghost peppers.
And they just had them growing to each other growing next to each other, as you do.
As one does, of course. Yeah, long story short, I ate one of those bitches and it was real fucking hot.
I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Was there any enjoyment?
Well,
I mean,
That-
ghost
that's
pepper is
extreme
on the
hot.
extreme. That's the like step on my balls with high heels.
Yeah.
Stiletto. We're like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, like
that
that's-
one, I would have bits of the peppers because I was bored as a form of self-punishment. But that one was just for the experience.
Well, I mean
And-
that's one of those things, right? Like they did a study on people where they left them in a room, right? They told them like, oh, we're gonna do like a test, but first you have to like wait for like 2 hours. And they just put them in this room by themselves with like this button. And the button, what it would do is when you pushed it, it would just shock you. It would just give you an electric shock. And they found that people sitting in this room, they would push the button, and then they would wait a while, and then they would just keep doing it. Because pain is better than boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you're
Once
in
you
a
know
room
you're
and you have
alive.
nothing to do except just zap yourself, you will just do it.
so if you're bored, you might just punch yourself in the balls.
That's
Yeah.
how it starts.
Okay.
How it all begins. That's how CBT was invented.
Oh,
Dude, can you imagine how fucking boring it must have been to live in like ancient times?
really though?
People
Back
always
then, you probably were like dying constantly.
Well, you didn't really have that much downtime, I guess, probably.
but even your uptime would be boring as shit.
Oh, yeah. That's very true.
Like if you lived in like any other time besides like very recently, man, your life would have been fucking garbage. And not just because shit sucks, but because there's just nothing to do.
Yeah, that's very true.
You can't fucking play Rocket League, even in like the 1950s and shit. It's like, what the fuck am I guess they had like radio and shit. But
They had,
man,
like,
it's
work and
crazy.
alcoholism.
But you can't listen to that jazz music.
Yeah, reefer madness.
Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, you could rebel. You could rebel in really mundane ways. So that's
I mean,
a form of
smoking weed and
music.
listening to jazz, listening to live jazz, that sounds like a fucking great time.
I know, but that's rebellion in some places.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why do that
I don't
when you
have-
have video game? Just kidding.
Why not do
fucking hate
both?
Video games. I hate
See,
game.
you could do all three all at the same time. You could log on to Dota and you can have yourself a joint, put on jazz music in the background. We're living in the 21st century.
But the ultimate 21st century flex, the Zoomer flex, is that you could take one of your ghost peppers, cut it into thirds, eat a third, have your friend eat a third.
I have no idea where this is
match him
going.
in Super Smash Bros. Melee in Fox Dittos, and then the loser has to eat the last third.
Oh,
This is what I did
it's high stakes. Yeah.
with the pepper.
So this is competitive.
Yeah, super competitive. My hands were
Yeah.
numb. I was crying. My hands were numb, and I won.
Knees
I won the
were
match.
weak.
That kind of sounds fun as fuck. Like CS
Yeah.
1v1s on Reapers. Be fun as hell.
Yeah, it was really fucking fun. Like really, really scary, but really fun. I would recommend it.
That's like the sort of stupid fun that I haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
Huh.
All it takes is some spice and pain. See, this is
Hey,
where
speak-
pain can enhance your pleasure.
Uh,
Does it make sense now?
Man, powerful argument. Counter
really.
Nick.
But apparently
Really roundabout.
it goes wide.
Foul
The
ball.
only thing that
Yeah.
goes wide.
sure, dude.
Nice.
Your lats after back day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can be like Bruce Lee and have like the wings go real wide.
You were gonna make a point.
No, well, not a point. I was gonna fucking segue into something else, dude. Fucking,
Sure.
Halo, fucking Master Chief Collection on PC dropped, dude. Halo Reach.
I
came out.
played like an hour and a half with my buddy the other night.
dude.
Fuck, the online is
What?
fuck.
Is it a bunch of just sweaty fucking nerds?
Oh, there's
Is it?
Oh, there's a lot of armpit BO in there.
But
Dude,
Christ, that game has like no UI.
well, I mean, I don't really like reach that much anyway, but I did hop in like a fucking SWAT game the night it came out, and I fucking went like 11-3. Like I was fucking dunking on everybody, dude.
Well,
They fucking were so bad at the game. It was unbelievable. And then I stopped playing.
oh,
I just flexed on all of you, dude. When
I just want to
11-3
do
fucking
camping
SWAT.
co-op. That's it. I don't even like really like Halo myself. So
Dude, I'm just waiting on 3 to drop. Like that's the fucking, you know.
yeah, it's kind of what everybody's.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they came out with Beach first.
I know. I don't get it.
So, I guess
I've never really played Halo at
I-
all, actually.
Really.
I played.
Yeah,
it
well, I
co-op
mean, I never had like
with
an
some-
Xbox or anything, so.
What about
Yeah,
you,
I
Nick?
guess-
You never played Halo?
I played Halo. My cousins had Halo, but I never had Halo.
Damn, dude, I'm the only one, huh?
Well,
That was like hardcore, and dude, I put so many
Yeah.
goddamn hours in that game, like all summer.
I was a Call of Duty guy.
I was
have,
both.
Like months of Call of Duty.
Yeah, when Call of Duty
Wow.
4 dropped, I didn't sleep for fucking 3 days straight, like straight up. I stayed up
shit.
3 days and played that. Started hallucinating and shit. It was wild.
Wait, COD 3?
Called 4.
COD 4.
Oh,
Modern
4.
Warfare.
Okay, I heard 3 somehow, and I was like, what the fuck?
No, I stayed up for 3 days playing it.
Okay, I must have mixed them over in my head.
I was autistic as fuck as a kid.
Same, except also now.
Yeah.
But on
I
an
have-
existential level, are you guys okay with video games?
Yeah, why? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you enjoy like video games?
Yeah.
Because I always feel like I'm wasting my fucking life. Like,
No, I
It's,
like-
it's a hard. I know exactly what you mean.
I've
I am
hit
s-
this wall where it's just like I've spent so much of my life in video games that I'm like, where's the real life? When does the real life happen?
Yeah,
This is my
I actually
quarter-life
I do know
crisis.
that feeling. I think it happens especially if you play just like a few games for like a very long time and you just play them over and over again. Because like what I did to break through, because I was having that a lot when I was playing a lot of Dota, like a couple of years ago. It just this feeling of like it because you have great fun for like a while and then it starts being this thing where you start to think to yourself like, man, I'm just kind of doing this same thing all the time and it kind of has no impact on my life. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even really enjoying it that much. So what even is all of this time doing? And the way that I kind of got out of that, because I'm enjoying playing games a lot more these days, and the way that I got out of that was just by I just stopped playing those games and I just started playing other things that I'd never played before. Like that's really the reason that I started playing all the single player games that I was playing
Yeah.
earlier this year. Like I played like Subnautica and I played The Witcher and stuff, and it was like
Yeah.
getting these different experiences kind of reminded me of like, oh yeah, this is the reason that you play video games is because it can give you these really interesting and unique experiences that you can't really get from any other kind of thing.
Right.
And it kind of like
But you're
helped to
okay with
rekindle
that.
that. Yeah, I mean,
with having these experiences that are like generated.
Yeah, it's still
Well,
real,
I mean,
dude. Like the
that-
feelings
that's-
you get
but
from
that-
them and shit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly. Like that's what art is, right? You could say the same
Exactly.
thing about like reading a book, like oh, you're just reading
yeah,
something that somebody made up, and it's like I mean that's true, but the value, like it's about what you get out of it, right? And you
I guess
have
at this point in my life, I'm mostly just trying to focus on anything that's like real world because
yeah,
like there's only so much art you could have before it's like, well, what's influencing the art? Like, what's the point of the art if there's no reality to base it on? You know?
yeah, like you kind of it like I think I think I know what you mean. Like you are receiving all of these things, and it's even if it brings something like an interesting perspective or something into your life, it's like that doesn't really mean anything until you have a chance to apply it. Until you're like in an actual life situation and you're like, oh, this, may relate to something that I did or that I learned previously. And it's like, that's the way that these things can add value to what you're doing.
I think for myself, I use reading and games and stuff as a way to get away from the real world, kind of give
Yeah.
myself a break. Like, I don't read. I know. I guess I do occasionally read like legitimate history books, because there's some very good ones out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But like for the most part, I'm reading like sci-fi or some shit. You know, it just takes me away, and I think
that's the important part of video games and other art forms for me is
Yeah, and I mean, you also learn like you can learn a lot from them too. Because I know like when I was a little younger, like when I had just turned maybe like 19, 20, I was reading manga like it's Berserk, the fucking dude with the big ass sword or whatever. And like I was reading that for the first time, and like I was still pretty young. Like I was at my first job, and like it kind of like I don't know, like obviously it's all fucking manufactured shit, like it's a fake story, but his character just like the fucking how persistent he is and shit, like it was like a motivator for me at work to like get shit done.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking just going in like thinking like, dude, this motherfucker has been through some shit and he got through it, man. Like you can fucking do this shit, you know, like you can do this shit. Like it's no problem. Cause this motherfucker had it way worse than you. Like you got this shit, dude, you know, like shit like that. Like some of it can translate into real life. That's not why I play video games and like read and stuff, but some of it can actually have like a lasting effect on your life, you know?
yeah
and I think that part of like where the effect differs from like what you guys are saying about like getting these positive qualities or having the sort of, you know, fun escapism from the otherwise more mundane things that you do has to do with like how much of other stuff it is that you're doing. Because like if you have like you know like a job that you do and then you use video games to wind down from it, like that's a pretty good balance of like doing things and then having the art on the other side. Whereas like if you're sort of a more like if you spend a lot more time just kind of playing games or watching TV or something like that, and you're not really getting out there to do anything else, it kind of does start to be a little bit repetitive and overwhelming. And it's like, you know, if you had read, like think about it this way, just to kind of use your example, Vinny, like if you had read Berserk and you didn't have a job while you were doing it, like you were just kind of sitting around at home like that. Yeah. That lesson would have kind of just washed over you and ultimately been kind of meaningless because you have nothing to apply it to.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You're right.
That's where I find myself now. I'm like, I'm here, I'm unemployed. I don't really have much like life experience.
Yeah.
It's like all of the shit that I'm doing is not really applicable, so it feels like it doesn't matter because I'm not really doing this stuff.
Yeah.
I know when like
that's sort of the lens.
Yeah, I just went back to work this week because they broke my contract because bureaucratic bullshit. But like when I was off work, I was not enjoying video games then really all that much either. I just found I don't know what it is. It's something about being bored and not. It feels like you're not being productive enough to reward myself with it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of that is cultural, I think, has to do with like the way that things like video games are perceived in culture. Because like I don't think that you would necessarily feel the same way about like sitting at home reading a book, right?
No,
like that doesn't tend to
totally do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there does certainly come a point where that starts to also be a thing. But like it's just kind of starting out, like the sort of different cultural perceptions make one seem a lot more acceptable than the other. Even though ultimately, I think that what kind of grates on your mind is the idea of like you're putting energy into this thing, but it isn't really generating anything for you. Yeah, and so it kind of just feels like wasted focus, you know?
Yeah. I get that.
Whereas like if you've had a day where you've done other things, then that focus, like it feels like it's kind of frivolous, but it doesn't matter because you have other things that are making your life better, right?
Yeah. I agree with that.
Hard to agree.
Yeah. So like earlier this year, I was unemployed. Yeah. Yeah. But so like earlier this year, I was unemployed for like a good like solid few months. And what's weird is like I used that time to basically kind of get caught up on like single player games and just watching like a bunch of shit that I hadn't had the chance to watch before.
Yeah.
And like I did feel a bit of that, just like I'm just kind of not doing anything. Like I was actively looking for a job, but still like it's a fucking process. So
yeah.
I was just kind of like sitting at home, just consuming all of this fucking media and shit. And like, I mean, I guess for me, like I just have a different outlook, I guess, on that because like I still feel like I'm doing something by doing that. Like, because I guess it's sort of like a hobby. Like I like watching shit and I like playing video games and
yeah.
The more of it that I consume, like I feel like it's I don't know, like it's like a hobby. Like I'm getting more like versed in this aspect of life, you know.
Yes,
like I'm
yes,
assuming all
for
of this stuff, more stuff I can talk about with people, and it's getting all these stories and shit.
Right, exactly.
That I will be able to apply
It has a
later
lot to
on.
do with your, it has a lot to do with your own perception of it. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a really good way to make it like a good part of your life and not to beat yourself up too much over
Yeah.
it. Is to like think of it as like, oh, you're helping to expand your knowledge of this area, right? Because like that was something that I noticed that I've sort of noticed these past few months when I've been talking with Carlo and stuff in the games chat is like. There have been a few times when we've been talking about game ideas or something, and I'll come out with something that makes me think like, wow, I actually kind of know a surprising amount about video games, like just from how much I've played them and stuff. And it kind of helped me to shift my perspective on like, especially if I'm looking to make video games in the future, like that means that it's not necessarily a waste of time to be spending time on them now, because I can look at them in a different way and help that inform my perspective. Because like right now I'm technically unemployed. I'm writing my book. I'm finishing it up, but like I managed to not kind of go too stir crazy by trying to pay attention to like the narratives of the games that I play and stuff like that. Like notice the narrative elements and how the stories are told and stuff, and try to integrate some of that into my writing so that I'm not just doing nothing, you know.
Right.
Even if most of what I'm doing is just having fun, like there is some way in which I can see it as contributing to my life. And so that helps me to stay away from like the depression cave of like I'm wasting my life and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard, for sure.
But
I think
that's
it's like-
good because like you have a end goal with it in mind.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like for me, like if I'm making music, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing or you know, even just playing, coming up with ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad about doing it necessarily when I'm, you know, when I have.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't
or
even think I've never felt bad about doing that. I don't think you should. It's,
no,
it's a
I don't
hobby,
think
like
ever.
you're
But,
creating
like,
something, you know. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, like a
It
skill.
feels productive, and
yeah, that's
it
well
feels
worth
good.
it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it's maybe how you apply your hobby.
It's all about your outlook, really. I mean, it's how you look at it. Like, if you look at it like this is just sucking fucking time out of my life that I don't think it's worth it, then, I mean,
Then it will start to become that way.
exactly, yeah. And you're not wrong. Like, I mean, if you feel that way, then maybe you should stop doing it. But
Yeah, like I think maybe that's part of the reason that I have a difficult time watching like TV shows and stuff. Like I you know, earlier we were having this conversation about like, oh, what shows are you guys watching? And for me, it's like none. Like I basically don't watch any TV almost ever, and it's because I get that same feeling with it of like when I'm watching TV, one of the feelings that constantly comes up in my mind, and this is kind of a toxic feeling that I'd like to get rid of, but it is there, is this feeling of like, man, if I was playing video games, at least I would be like engaged with the thing, as opposed to just being like a passive viewer.
No, I get that
and
too
that-
a lot.
And that makes it hard for me to like keep up with something, especially if it's something very long. Like I'm much better at like shorter series and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that like. I guess I don't really watch that much TV either. I don't have a cable subscription or anything because fuck paying for that.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I basically like whenever I don't know, I kind of like to maximize my time. Like, so like when I'm eating a meal or whatever, which obviously you have to eat every day. So like,
Yeah.
I eat whenever I eat
Just
a
in
fucking
case you
meal or
weren't
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, just to clear the air. Like,
Heads
you
up,
have to
yeah.
eat, guys.
This
I'm looking
explains
out for you.
so much.
I know, right? It's fucking crazy. Mind opening. But I don't like whenever I'm eating a meal, like I always have to be watching a show just because I feel like what the fuck else am I gonna do while I'm eating? Like,
Yeah, I'll usually like put something on YouTube or something.
yeah, like I do that sometimes, like if I'm really feeling like it. But I feel like for me personally, I feel like it's like a better use of my time while I'm eating to just watch a show because it's like I'm working towards something, like it's a fucking series.
Yeah.
Each episode I watch, I'm that much closer to finishing the series, and then I can move on to the next thing when I'm done.
Yeah. I guess for myself,
That's-
there's not a lot of like series that I'm thrown into, or I'm we're taken up with, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't feel the same.
It's interesting. It's interesting to me that you make that point, Vinny, about like watching series and stuff while you eat, because that's something that I also do, but I contrary to what you said, I actually don't see it as like a positive thing in my life, and it's something that I'd like to stop doing. Because for me, like I'm trying to be, I try to have like a little bit of like mindfulness kind of thing in my life, and I'm very aware of like if I'm like eating in front of my computer watching a show, it's this thing where I start to feel like, man, I basically don't have any time in my day where I'm just sitting and not doing anything. Because it's like, to me, that like there is some value to that that doesn't feel like wasting time, of doing like literally nothing except just sitting down and eating and just thinking a thought.
I mean, that's why people meditate, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, really interesting. A TV show, just to give a very late entry into this discussion, but a TV show that I would really recommend to you guys, that I thought was very much worth the time that I put into watching it, is Dark. I don't know if you guys have heard of this show.
Yeah,
it's a German science fiction show. Super good, really well written, really, really interesting, very high concept, takes a bit of paying attention to, but is super worth the watch. Very, very cool story. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to spoil it. And it's the kind of thing that it's difficult to kind of give any overview of what it's even about without just going into like straight spoilers. But yeah, for sure, I would give that a watch. It's like 18 episodes so far, and I think the last season's coming out next year. Yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing that on Netflix. Fucking, I don't know if you guys have seen the show called You on Netflix, but
is that
that's
one
getting
with,
a fucking
Gossip Girl guy? Is that it?
Oh, I don't know. Is it? I don't know what he's from.
Dan from Gossip Girl.
Dude, he looks like a motherfucker that would be on Gossip Girl though. So maybe
it's the one where he's like a stalker, right?
Yeah. He's like a crazy, like sociopathic stalker, and it's getting a second season. For some reason, Chris D'Elia is going to be in it, but
I
it's coming out this month.
I remember like Mike talking about this show.
Oh, you?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody was talking about it. If it wasn't you, then it was Mike.
It was probably Mike. Mm-hmm. Also, another show that's dropping. Are you guys gonna watch The Witcher when it drops on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, can't wait. Can't goddamn wait for that show. Dude, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now.
He says. I got related to watching TV shows and movies and stuff. For myself, I know a lot of people, like my girlfriend, when she's studying, she'll put like movies on in the background and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna like have a TV show or a movie on or something, I have to sit there and watch it. I can't have it on in the background.
No, me either. It's too distracting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like I don't. It annoys me to, kind of randomly send my attention back to it and just be like, "What the fuck's happening now?" and stuff like that. Like I either have to turn it off or I have to watch it, and like attentively. And
yeah.
I don't know if that's weird or not, because most people I know are just like, whatever.
No, I feel that. Especially if I'm trying to do something else, like focus on something else. It's very, whenever there's any dialogue, like any talking or like singing in a song, it'll distract me. I need like, if I'm doing something and I'm going to put something on, it's got to be something instrumental, like a music that's instrumental, so there's no fucking vocals to distract me from what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. That's interesting. I find that I almost always have something on in the background, like almost no matter what I'm doing. I use live streams for it a lot because you don't have to like super pay attention to like a live stream or whatever, and it's not like a narrative that you're trying to keep track of.
Right. Yeah, I can just leave live streams on pretty fine.
Yeah, and so I'll do that when I'm like playing games or something. I'll just have something going in the background just because I like the like background noise. The exception obviously is when I'm writing, in which case I'll just put on some music.
Right.
Because I do find the talking distracting when you're trying to like super focus on like something like that. Yeah.
Hey, really quick, can you guys hear the fucking piano?
A little bit. It's not too bad though.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
I hear the piano
It's
everywhere I go.
Is that a reference to something?
I have no idea.
No, that's my life.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You said it in a way that sounded like it might have been a reference.
Yeah, I'm a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
You are a funny guy, dude. We're all funny guys. I'm really happy to be friends with you all. Man, you guys are great.
Yeah, y'all are good. I'm actually gonna have to leave soon to get to my car. We've been at this for over 2 hours now.
Well, 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been doing the podcast for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, because my recording says, okay, I guess we're in the second hour.
We are, all right, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is how long the previous one was. So I don't know if you guys have like anything left that you'd like to talk about.
I mean,
or
it's
if you
12:15 here. I'm fine to go to bed.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, in that case, we can bookend it here, and yeah, I mean, call it another successful episode of the podcast, guys.
Yeah,
Because I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah, it was.
This was good shit, boys.
G times.
Good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I could listen back and see how pitifully freaking uneloquent I am talking about things.
Oh man, it's hard listening back to it is hard.
Yeah.
Hearing
I
yourself
made
speak
so
is
many
the
fucking
worst.
I made so many bad takes in the fucking previous podcast. I said like so much fucking dumb shit, like fucking people aren't racist and shit. And I said like, World of Warcraft was like the first MMO, which it is not. I'm glad nobody else has listened to it. Yeah,
doesn't exist.
Like
yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, I just, it's hard because you're just saying shit on the spot, and sometimes and if you say something bad, you can't go back and correct it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
No, I feel that.
have to listen to myself saying stupid shit on the podcast, being like, "Fuck, man." I had so many better ways to make that point.
I got to listen to my own fucking breaks from reality in the podcast. So. I can't even imagine what that's like looking from the outside, because like when I'm going on one, I have no sense of where I am.
All right, we should probably like close this out, right?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, thanks for listening. Anybody who has or might listen, probably just us. But it's fine either way. There's no need to, at least if it's just us, we won't get hate in the comments section about how WoW wasn't the very first MMO ever created. I know it wasn't. No, there was like EverQuest and shit.
I
Please
bet.
don't write me about it.
Don't forget to
Eats his
smash
own
that
boogers.
MF like button. My bitch ass
Yeah.
goats. Smash that MF like button. Remember to subscribe and donate to my Patreon and
Ring the bell.
and ring the bell and squidsquad.bandcamp.com for our upcoming Christmas album. And
Are we doing that, by the way?
We should. Why not?
We should.
It would be fun. I've actually never been on one of the albums. I'd like
Me
to
and Nick.
contribute
What was
something.
it? Was it last weekend, Nick? That I randomly brought up the Squisqua page and was bumping a
Yeah.
bunch of tunes.
and I was telling you to not be on there.
Yeah. He was like, "Don't."
Okay.